as I sit and wait for the bus, so many comments and stuff start trying to Mother Earth, Gaia, and all of this thing, and a female gave birth to man, but somehow men are trying to tell us that, all right, cool. Women were the beginning. Women rule the world, right? God is a female. At what point did y'all fuck up and relinquish control to men, and how come y'all can't get that shit back? Y'all are powerful. Y'all are all of this and all of that. Why y'all can't just take this? I'll give it back to you. I will give it back to you. If I'm in a relationship, I'll give you the power. But then you're going to say I'm not a man if I give you the damn power. Right? But you created the man. So what was the original man supposed to be since it came from woman? Right? If a woman was a bitch, what was a man supposed to, right? It's like when, and I say woman was a bitch because I was listening to Katy Perry. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. You pee a mess like a... I would know, right? So she referred to herself as that, right? So if I'm supposed to believe that men came from women, why would I be more masculine than the feminine? But you want a man that's more masculine than you? When he came from you? It doesn't make sense. Right? If the beginning was femininity, it should, right? You produce something more masculine than yourself. It makes more sense when a masculine dude who has masculinity and femininity creates something lesser because the femininity is supposed to be lesser, right? If I go into my divine feminine, they're gonna say, this nigga, yeah. This nigga is not made the way he's supposed to be made. So make it make sense. Why did you need more masculinity? Now y'all are calling the masculinity toxic. So women created the... All right, then you still got to answer the other question. At what point did y'all lose control? At what point did men overthrow you? Like, I see so many things. Oh, in order to the economy run better when the women were in charge and this, that, the third. Right? This is after they took the black men out of the homes, fathers and everything out of the home. Right, and they were saying that the economy was thriving. This is based on the report that dude said. One of the females said, I have it saved in my screenshots somewhere, but I don't feel like looking for all that shit right now. But one of the women on my threads, of course, I believe my whole thread is the whole psyop. But she was like, oh, the dude that, I don't remember his name either. It was just, I took it all with a grain of salt. I don't remember most names and dates and shit. I just remember the information. But she was like, the dude who went to college to learn how to, with a major in history and like a subcategory minor or major in African culture or whatever, learned it just so he could dismantle African American societies or whatever. She was like, when he did his report, when a fake nigga did a fake nigga report, he said the way that when it thrived, it was because of the women and children. Right? Because that's all I was fucking left. But he didn't understand, or she didn't understand, that what he meant was, once you move, the economy thrives because now all the women are getting benefits from the government. Right? And if I'm wrong, please give me the right information. Don't just sit there and tell me, oh, you're wrong, this and back. No. Send me the link to the proper information, to the cite the correct information and everything. Drop the link. I will read it for myself. I will correct myself, I promise you. But again, divine feminine, right? The Bible tells me, now you don't got to believe in the Bible, right? Man was created, and then woman was created as a helpmate for man because Adam was lonely. What was your need to make men? Were y'all lonely? There's a lot of lonely women looking for a man to lead them, but then saying that men can't lead. But they were never supposed to lead. From your logic, right? So how come you can't take the lead in the relationship, and then you're unhappy when you try to take the lead in the relationship? I don't get it. I don't get it. So, and then see, now if you want to go the 50-50 route, right? But y'all not. Y'all are saying the woman came first, gave birth to the man. How did women get here? Most people don't believe in God and everything. How did women get here? Doesn't matter if it was a man first or a woman first. How did the woman get here? And I was just looking at the at another thread. Literally, I opened up my phone. There's a bunch of toxic threads. I promise you. That's what happens when I look up MK Ultra. They bomb my thread with Christianity, with things against Christianity and everything. But she was like, the human body is so messy. She was like, the body is so messy. If this was design, intelligent design, it was a bad job. Take care of your shit. Right? And that's like saying, all right now, I know I'm not operating on full throttle, you feel me? I put mad chips in my body, mad extra shit in my body, you feel me? It ain't fully fucked up because you don't have bananas and stuff too, but these damn bananas are genetically modified. The body isn't the problem, it's the society that's trying to stop you from properly being able to take care of your body. But you know what? That society, is it the patriarchy or is it the matriarchy that created this society? Did we come and overthrow all women, and why? How? How did we overthrow all the women? If you were already superior to us, why did you make something that needed to be stronger than you? Right? It makes sense to make something that would be weaker than you. God created man. Man is weaker than God. Man creates women. Women comes from man, which is weaker, right? You would be lesser, right? But you don't want to feel like lesser. Even if you go to Lilith, right? Equal. They were both made at the same time, both risen from the dirt. Why is she fucked up like that? And you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? Lilith was going around eating children. I'm just saying that's the story. I don't know it to be fact. I'm just saying. As I sit here and wait for the bus, because I missed the other one. Right, it's Sunday. They run hourly. I'll be forgetting. It's not every half hour. But, right? If society is fucked up, the economy is fucked up, is it because we overthrew women? We were just better, stronger, right? Because that's what a racist white person would say. I was looking at another thread and it was a girl. She was like, oh, I'm not apologizing because my race was better than yours at fighting. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. You knew you couldn't, so you came with guns. But, yeah. How did that happen? If women were the dominant species, right? You were dominant, Mother Earth, Gaia, this, that, the third. Why? How? How did we get the torch? And I promise you, we would give it back. How come every time we try to, if a man tries to go, you got it. Right? We give you the option. You can't even decide what to, we give you the option. Yo, what do you want to eat? Right? As a man, I'm supposed to be stern. Right? Is that why you made men? You didn't know what the fuck you wanted to eat. That's what it is. You ain't know what you wanted to eat. Why you made these feminine ass men not gang stalk people? These police officers. Maybe that's why the world is fucked up. Because it started with a woman that was PMSing. Now, oh shit. I learned something. I learned some shit. I just learned some shit. Hold up. My thinking cap. Because that makes sense. Why the world is so duality and bipolar. You know what? And then people been trying to refute the Bible all in my timelines and on my Instagram. I don't believe it, but just maybe I could curb my own enthusiasm. And maybe God is. I don't even want to say that. That's blasphemy. But I'm just asking a question. I'm legit just asking a question because I'm like, you want me to believe this? I have no problem giving, right? You know how many times I'd be like, all right, you got it. Right? I was just working with my coworker. I think she's cute as hell. I went to her asking, hey, do you need me to do anything? Right? I still ended up doing shit. Right? I was coming up with the plans. She'd been there longer too. Right? I didn't mind. But hey, you need me, how about we do it this way? Because it'll be easier, it'll be simpler. If you need me to pick that up, I am physically more capable than you. Not I'm better than you, I'm just physically more capable than you. Do you need me to? Right? And I'm also capable of doing gentle shit. But I still want to know. These are questions I genuinely have for women, right? At what point do you think it is that we lost control? What is your idea for taking it back from us? I promise you. Because every time I try to give you the hot potato, y'all throw it back to me. This world is fucked up. Women take over. I will vote for what's her name? Kamala Harris? I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. I heard so many different ways. But we will give the shit. Take it back. Or are y'all just afraid y'all gonna fuck it up again? Because it got into our hands at some point. Right? It's not like it was like slavery, like men versus men. It was like, now you made it women versus men. Because that's what I be hearing. Men ain't shit, men ain't... The first woman or whoever was in charge at first wasn't as strong. What man said, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. This bitch don't know what she doing. None of these bitches know what they doing. We taking over. We taking over. I had to get on my Akon. But which one? Which man did that in history? Do you know that would mean like half of the history books are fucked up because of women? Like that's like when people be like, oh, martial arts was created by women. Right? They love to do that. The Yip Man and all of that stuff. His mom and stuff was in martial arts. And that's fine. That is fine. Join the fight. That is fine. But my thing is, why when we try to give it back to you, y'all don't want it? Did you ever want it? Y'all had it, apparently. And then you just didn't want it no more? I'm tired of having them on this earth. Men, y'all have it. Or did we just come in there, kick down the door? Give me this bitch. Bitch. How did it go? Is there a way? Maybe that's why it's called, see, I told you I'm learning. A life cycle. Because again, she was on her cycle. And she made man. I mean, I'm telling you, it's making sense. But my thing is, when did we fuck up? When did y'all fuck up and give it to us? Or when did we come and take it from y'all? Why did we take it from y'all? What was going on? That, you feel me, the earth was beautiful, right? In the beginning, apparently. If you believe the Bible. Or how was it in the beginning? Maybe it was chaotic and men came and fixed the shit. And then y'all are still just trying to break with everything. That sounds like Satan and his feminine ways, right? But I'm just saying, that just sounds like a feminine man to me when Satan do it. You feel me? But women, and no, like I said, I'm not bashing women. I'm just questioning. I'm genuinely questioning. At what point, right? Because you could go back to Mother Earth, the divine feminine. What reason, right? Just like I believe in the Bible. So I believe it was God created man. Man produces woman from rib. God makes that, right? Not even man made woman. God made woman from man's rib. Man didn't make woman. You just come from man. You feel me? Because, right, you are a creation of God as well. But if you're not going to believe that, you got to let me know, what was your reason for making man? Were you lonely as well? Did you make men to do the work? Because you ain't. So you created the earth, and after doing all that work, you was like, I need somebody to maintain it. Is that what the? And then now you mad at how it turned out? Why you ain't just maintaining yourself? I don't get it. Maybe is it because I'm masculine that I'm not supposed to understand the machination of the divine feminine? Now, if the divine feminine was first, or was it at the same time? Is that what you're saying? As the divine masculine? Are they equal? Because y'all put yourselves on the pedestal to be better, right? Oh, women came, right? But here's the thing, right? That would mean you should believe in the Bible if you're a woman, because Mary gave birth to Jesus with no sex. The first woman would have to do that in order to create man. Or you have to have some story where maybe man came from woman's rib. Ooh, put it on the barbecue. I'm just saying. It's a question. It's a question. Genuine question. I promise you. But it has to be one way or the other, right? If it's not going to be, you feel me? If they weren't spawned from the dirt at the same time, like the Lilith story, you don't want to believe that, because I don't know if that's part of the Bible. I think it's in one of the books that's taken out or something like that. But don't quote me. Don't quote me. I'm questioning and asking questions. You feel me? But if it's not that, if it's not they both came, she was fucking up, he had to make another one for Adam through his rib, right? Because that means technically they was born at the same time. You feel me? He rose them both, right? Man didn't come from woman didn't come from man. And then he just gave him the ability. There was a fly on if there is a fly, not was. And he's still crawling up my shit on my phone. I hope he just don't. He might crawl on the camera. Let's see what he feeling like. I made him fly. I wasn't gonna let him crawl on the camera. But at that point they were equal, right? Then if you wanted to do the 50-50 thing, that made sense. But she didn't even want to do 50-50. You feel me? She wanted to dominate at that point. That was the story of Lilith. I'm not going to go into the details. You can look it up, right? So if it's not that, woman gave birth to man without man. She created a system where she needed a man regardless, because now you can't have it. So, and what I'm saying by that is, you should believe Jesus, because that's literally his story. Like, yo, my mom gave birth to me without a dad, without a biological nigga. So Jesus is like the most logical thing now. You feel me? And then why did you make it so that now, if y'all was already birthing niggas without niggas, that you need a nigga to give birth? See, it makes more sense that, all right, I just recycled the same type of material that I used before. I already made man. I just took a part of him and made something else. Like when you take a piece of clay off, you just make something else with it. That's literally all I have. That's the Bible story. But what's your story? I need to know. I want to know. I don't need to know necessarily. I mean, unless it's the truth, then if it's the truth, I need to know that, because God is the truth. But it's just a question. It's just a question. Niggas, to my niggas, how do you feel about the divine feminine? Do you feel like you need to be in control? Because we some simple ass niggas. I promise you, I'm a simple nigga. I'm chilling right now, sitting on the grass, waiting for the bus. Chilling, I'm having the time, I'm breathing. I'm happy, I'm chilling. And you know what? You want to know what? I know what I want to eat and drink. Just to throw that in there. But I'm just saying. It's a question. Do you have an answer? I want to put this on my threads. I want to put it on my Facebook. I know nobody going to answer because anytime I come with a real question, I hardly get an answer. I was just arguing with another nigga. Let me ask you, Divine Feminine. Why did you make dumb niggas? And if niggas are that dumb, how did they overthrow you? If y'all was in the beginning, I'm just saying. That's like when you say niggas ain't supposed to have emotions or be emotional, but you made niggas. Why did you make them with emotions? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking the simple questions. I think there's a female across the street. I think there's a woman across. Oh, I low key with that. But they might say I'm harassing. They might say I'm harassing her. So no, I'm not even gonna do that. But no, that's the question. Same thing. Niggas, how do you feel about relinquishing your authority, power, this, that, the third to a woman? Like I said, I could give it to her, but she just gonna call me a simp. All types of not a real nigga, not a real man. Fair enough. That's why I'm single now. But if you flip it. What was the intended purpose for men then? So women aren't supposed to work, but y'all are fighting to work? Because if you created man to do the work, right? Say you created the earth and you needed somebody to take care of the earth, you shouldn't be mad when a man works and then tells you shouldn't be working, because that's what he was created for. Unless you was created to work too. Which the Bible way makes more sense, because you're supposed to help me, so that means we both supposed to be working. I'm just supposed to be doing the majority, you feel me? But if it's Divine Feminine, that means you should be doing all the work, right? If I was to say I'm a stay-at-home dad, most women, I don't got kids, so, but most women, man, they would not, they say it's all good, but they don't want to be the breadwinner. So what, I'm just saying, it's a question, it is a question. Can you provide me with an answer? I genuinely want to know. Right? If you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in, right? Where did the concept of man taking over women come from? Right? Like, the queen just passed, right? Is there another queen coming? Right? Because I don't even, unless it's on my feed, I don't even think of terms like patriarchy, matriarchy. It's just dumb niggas and dumb people just taking over, running the world. It was given to a dumb person. If you have an intelligent woman, let her be in that damn seat. I promise you. Let an intelligent woman be in the seat if she feels like she can deal with it. I promise you. I don't give a damn. It ain't a matriarchy, patriarchy, oligarchy, anarchy. You can have it. But it's a question. It is a question. Because if you look at society, right, it's fucked up. If women are supposed to be this divine healing energy, heal society, damn it. Make it make sense. Come together and heal this bitch. Obviously, the niggas in place, they not getting it done. They just not. And when I try to say something about it, even the women try to shut me up. They come and harass me and gang stalking too, so I don't. But y'all should have the answer. Wait. Behind every great man is a good woman. Why y'all not in the front? Why y'all not in the front? Behind every great man is a good woman. Why you not in the front if that was the case? That means you choosing to be in the back. I'm just going based off of what y'all say. I promise you, if I wasn't being lazy right now and I had it on my other phone, I would put that shit right. Everything that I'm seeing in my feeds, When I open that shit, I promise you, it'll be all of those things. All of those things. So, make it make sense. Make it make sense. What time is it? I got, 7 minutes before this damn bus comes? But yeah, like I said, I ain't trying to bash nobody. I'm just trying to understand the earth, life, all of this stuff, right? Because I do believe that there's a use for femininity. But what was the original intended? Were they separate and then just masculine or feminine was ruling the earth and it had a use for masculine? I need to know these things, right? Because that's like saying, I'm by myself, I don't have a woman. So does that mean I have no purpose? What is the woman's original purpose? Just to give birth to life? What was your purpose for creating life? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. But yeah, see, if you created all of it, you created trees. You can't fix niggas. You created a complex system, right? The divine feminine apparently created all of this, right? I don't care. I personally don't care, right? I think God is way beyond men, women, masculinity, feminine. He created it. He's beyond it. Or it. I say he just because force a habit, but it, whatever. The Most High created all of this. Why? If you believe it to be feminine, what was the reason? Because y'all say, oh, men can't be born without women, even though it's the same vice versa. Women can't be born without men, but nobody wants to believe the story of somebody coming from a virgin. If you put the divine feminine first, it has to be a virgin. It has to start from something asexual if you put the divine feminine first. So then that means, again, why didn't you just clone all women? I'm not make it make sense. I'm not getting it. But yeah, this is just my rant. As I waited for this damn bus because I missed the damn first one. I don't know what. I guess this is Middletown, not even Easton. But it's literally just a question. Because I need to know, what do women see men as? I mean, I kind of know. But why? Why would you create niggas? You either have to go, I made this whole earth, right? Now take care of it. But then you tell me that women are the nurturers. So you take care of it. So that you made men to be the nurturers, you made men to be the workers. You were like, I needed a house. I'd have made everything else, but I needed a house. I didn't have the strength to make the house after I gave birth. Or before you gave birth. Or after I gave birth to the universe, I didn't have no more strength, so I needed a man to make a brick house for me. I didn't have the physical strength to do so. Was that the case? I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions. Bored as shit. Sitting waiting for this bus. Right? Why did you make... Right? So why would you make us have thought? Were we intended to be free? Were men intended to be free? That's why I said I want to know the reason. If we allow the matrix, I don't know how we would allow. Like, I don't even get allow. Like, do y'all come and take back your power that you had over men? Do we give it back to you? I don't know how it works. But if y'all were back in charge, what would that look like? I'm curious. I'm very curious as to how it... I want a woman president. I already said, I thought the world was going to be over with Trump. So, I don't care who's in the seat. I don't even vote. I just want my gun license back. That's the only reason I went to go get a voter card. Put a woman in the damn seat. If she's gonna do better, if I promise you, if she do better, I'm all hail the divine feminine. I promise you. But I just want to know. I want to see the beginning. I'm not claiming to know. I'm not even claiming that man came first. I'm just asking, based on what I was given. Oh, that one came early. You know what? This is 30 minutes already. My bus should be coming since that one came. So I'm just asking a question. Shout out to the divine feminine. Shout out to the beautiful women. Shout out to women. Shout out to my ninjas. I was gonna say the other word, but I'm trying to back off of using it. I've been probably using it throughout this whole video. But shout out to the men out there, because I ain't gonna lie, there are a few men left, what I would consider men, actually genuine masculine men that want to take care of women and children. But shout out to them. And just, yeah, this is a bunch of questions while I'm waiting for the bus.